Hello, and welcome back to Mr. Anderson Blaze, Virtue's Last Reward. Last time we escaped from the archives, and now we're on our way to the AB games, and hopefully on the way to Sigma's ending. Presumably the lock for the door. Right now it says lock. You guys ready? I'm gonna open the door. Go ahead. I'm all set. Then here we go. Always the friggin' countdown. Don't really get it. I found it. Let's get out of this popsicle joint. And yes, it leads us back to the warehouse. We get it. Is this another warehouse? It looks like it. Just like the one on floor A. There's graffiti on the wall here too. It's something different though. Memento Mori, if the ninth lion ate the sun. Well, this thing has a thing for lions. Did they make a mistake? This isn't how you spell it. They added the E to the ninth. But why? Yeah, that's weird. What does it mean? Well, I think Memento Mori is Latin for something like remember death or don't forget your mortality. So remember death if the ninth lion ate the sun. The other part, I assume it's just what it says on the tin. Conditional relating to whether or not a lion has eaten the sun? Yeah, but what on earth does that mean? Just seems like gibberish. Well, we have seen two lions eating a sun, or a two-headed lion eating a sun. Whatever it means is beyond me. Look at the door over there. Doesn't it look like the other one on the other floor? But there's no 9 on it. But yeah, there isn't anything written on this one. Yeah, there's a big 9 on the other one. I guess that means this door isn't important. I don't see anything that looks like it might open it either. Yup. Nothing. Not opening. Of course it isn't. I mean, look at this thing. It's solid steel. Well, how do you open it then? From the other side, maybe? The other side? Hey, what's the deal with these doors over there? The ones that are glowing white. Clover, sorry. Do you think they could be chromatic doors? There are 3 of them. Yeah, I think you're right. See, they've got these little boxes. These must be the next set of chromatic doors we're supposed to go through. No shit, Sherlock. But they're all the same color. Well, for all the other doors, we had to add colors together to make another color. In this case, we probably just have to make white instead. Suddenly, the voice of the announcer echoed through the warehouse. An ambidex gate has been opened. 45 minutes remain until ambidex game polling closes. Let me guess, it was Dio who opened it. What? How the hell did that happen? Someone on one of the other teams must have opened one. All they need is one of the moon keys. Why? Why would they do that without waiting for the rest of us? We can ask them when we get there. Come on! See, Clover, she always looks perpetually excited and, like, scared. She always got that stupid smile on her face. Just in case you didn't realize that we're going through doors and down elevators. Gotta show the entire thing. I can see if maybe you had to control all this for this to be in it, but not really. I know I complain about this every single video, but it is a legitimate complaint. If it adds nothing to the game or the story, it shouldn't happen. Come on. And it's not like it's world building or anything. It's not like an NPC that goes, I pick my butt every day for, you know, some god or something. That would be world building, because now you know that for a certain god you have to pick your ass. We leapt out of the magenta door and into the warehouse. There stood Tamuji, Dio, and Alice. Hey, what the hell is this? Why'd you open one of the AB rooms before the rest of us got back? Alice and I haven't done anything. Dio apparently felt he didn't need to wait. You got a problem? Yes, I have a problem. Why? I don't remember saying anything about waiting until everyone got back to the AB rooms. Are you kidding me? We didn't talk about it because we thought it was common sense. Sigma's right. We were able to get back quickly, but the others could still be stuck somewhere. No sooner were the words out of her mouth. Oh, thank goodness. You're all here. Did something happen? Yes. It's Quark, you see. What happened to Quark? He collapsed. It happened so suddenly. We were searching our room. This shit again. What? Please, you must hurry to the infirmary. His condition could change at any moment. You should go. Oh no. Luckily, someone opened the doors already. Temuyuji shoved Kei aside and leapt through the yellow door. The rest of us exchanged a few startled looks, then ran off after him. Let me guess, he's gonna try to kill himself. I feel like I'm living Groundhog's Day over and over again. Quark, come on, kid. Get a hold of yourself. Yeah, Temuyuji shook him desperately. It was Clover who stopped him. Hey, what are you doing? He's sick and we don't even know what's wrong with him. What if you make him worse? But what am I supposed to do? I have to save him. Save? That seems a little extreme. Yeah. We've seen this already. But, just in case we miss anything... Yeah. She's gonna scan him. He's gonna have Radical 6. Let's see if Alice gets it as well. We'll see. She got a cute little nose, too. Alright. Yep. He's infected. Kill him. Gotta take him out. Yeah, we heard about it. Seems like Temuyuji knows a little bit more about the Radical 6 virus than he's putting it out. Like he came down here for a specific reason. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think there was anything in the I don't think there was anything in the pantry. Temuyuji slumped to the ground. Actually, wait a minute. Was there? No, it was in the lab. For a moment, there was silence. He gets back up, tries to kill himself. Yeah. See what this game's forcing me to do? It's forcing me to just retread constantly. Who's gonna grab the Who's gonna grab the scalpel? Let it go, let it go. I probably said that already, but there's only so much you can riff on while you're playing the game. The same scenes over and over again. Knock him out. Yep, there is. So parole B.
I'll be fine. It's just an aesthetic, but just hurry up and do it. Come on, Luna.
Luna, come and play. Show me the world. Lead the way. Sounds like she was loading a shotgun. This kid's got some pasty ass legs. Yeah, pants and pants. Except we don't have the X-Lavar this time. Not much. She's lying. She lying. Have a sip of my coffee while we let this run through. My buxom lady is also going to try to kill herself. Yep. She was not well. She's going to run out of the room. Terrorists. Dio's a terrorist. I'd rather die here. I wonder how they look when they're bouncing around when she runs. Bloom, 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 bloom. Because her waist looks impossibly thin to support those things. But I mean, we are playing a game. I'm not asking for realism when it comes to my women's breasts in games. It's got to give you something to pay attention to while she's on the screen. Split up and lock. All right. Look for Alice. Yep. I think we found her in the garden last time. Just head to the garden, Temuji, because she's not in the lounge. But we don't have anything to cure her with, I think. So she's pretty dead. Unless she really is going to kill herself. This time. Because I think after we found her in the lounge, it was after the AB games had ended. Where did she go? And no point in complaining, just needs to look somewhere else. And it was after she was cured. Turned and headed towards the exit. I get it. Let's go. I only got like 38 minutes left. 37. I wasted so much time. No, 48 minutes, sorry. Go there. I guess not. Pantry. Maybe she's like getting depressed and she's eating a lot. You know, a lot of people eat a lot when they're depressed. She's just trying to make that booty bigger. So this is the pantry, huh? Alice, Temuji, and Dio search this room. I don't think she's going to be in here. Sorry to tell you that. Damn, nothing here either. We need to find her quick if she's going to do something bad. If she loses like Quarkin did and nobody's around to stop her, she'll be dead. She'll stab herself in the boobies. Shit, I need to hurry. Decided to try the garden, where Phi, Quark, and K had gone after passing through the door. Alright, there's one more chance for the scene I thought was going to happen. Maybe there's another chance, but as far as I know, this is the chance. Here we go, the bee garden. The boob garden. So immature. I'm a child. The first thing I noticed when I stepped inside was the smell. Plant life was everywhere, and the air was filled with the fresh scent of growing, underlaid with sweet, dry tons of dead leaves underfoot. Well, the air outside had been dry and harsh, and here it was warm and wet, like a forest after spring rain. Just like Kay said, plants and stuff everywhere. Plants and stuff everywhere. But Sigma just don't care. Damn, she's not here either. This is bad. We've been searching for Alice for a while and I found nothing. I hope that nothing had happened to her, but... Well... We missed. I thought this was the next scene with the cucumber, but I guess not. I searched every corner of floor B. I think it's a myth. I think someone's just messing with me with that screenshot. She was nowhere to be seen. This is pointless. I should get back to floor A. Maybe someone else has found her. We have to get back before the AB gates close, guys. Come on. Dia already casted his vote. So someone's getting betrayed. He's a douche like that. Looks like a penis. Looks like a penis. Oh, what can I say? Crew quarters. This is just comedic gold, guys. Yeah, we're gonna find her dead in here. Doesn't look like anybody's here. Should have a look in the rooms. I forget what room we usually find her in. There we go. Yeah, she killed herself. Sorry to yawn at that moment, but I've seen this a lot. The first thing I saw when I stepped through the door was the blossom on of red on her chest. It's almost like getting punched. Stop short, my body refusing to move. No, why did this happen? First one shaking foot forward, then the next. My legs began to wobble. I put a hand against the wall to steady myself. It sounds like my daughter trying to walk as my heart thundered in my chest. Calm down, calm down. This looks pretty bad, but you don't really know anything yet. Yeah, that's right. Maybe it's not too late. Optimism. Yep. No pulse. My thing is, why is there no blood on her bracelet? Her pupils had dilated hideously, making her face seem inhuman. The bed in her chest was a scalpel. I was no doctor, but judging by the angle, it looked like it pierced her heart. Had someone stabbed her? What if she killed herself? She killed herself, dude. We're all going to die. I'd rather die here. Looks like her dress is torn too. Unless that's like the style, you know. Something in my brain snapped. Yarg! A scream crawled its way out of my body, taking my mind with it. The last thing I felt was my body slumping to the floor as the world went dark. When I came to, I was floating in a field of nothingness. What the fuck? Game over? That wasn't supposed to happen. The fuck? What happened? Did I what? That wasn't supposed to happen. No. That was not supposed to happen, guys. So someone killed me. Did I not make it past the lock? Sorry, I'm looking at my flowchart here. We went through the green door. Lock number 6. Get past lock 2. Continue to AB game. Yeah, I got past lock 2. We viewed the Alice ending with, well, lock 6. Get past lock 2. Continue to AB game. What the fuck? Sorry. We undid the lock. Flow. We're gonna go back there. We're not supposed to die. It was the same sensation I felt when I saw the vision of the bombs exploding. Had it been a premonition? Oh, this is bad. I need to find Alice now. I I didn't see that, but where could she be? Damn, Alice, where are you? We're gonna go to the crew quarters. What about the crew quarters? Yeah, that has to be it. No lying down on the job is the achievement unlocked. I set off at a dead run. Oh, we're using our premonition to figure out where she is. Okay, I see what they did there. I see what you did there. So maybe we'll get there before she has a chance to die. 1 second. Before she has the chance to die. Tricky, tricky, tricky. Now we know someone's gonna come up behind us and kill us. Season 2. The moment I entered the crew hallway, I made straight for the door to the number 2 room. Alice should be in here. I swallowed and threw open the door. There she is. Alice, so you were here. As I spoke, her eyes turned toward mine, but I didn't get the feeling that they were looking at me. Her skin was pale and sickly, and one of her hands held the scalpel like I caught her in the middle of something. What are you doing here? It's okay. I'm just here to help you. Help me? What do you mean? Just let go of that scalpel. No. I need to get this bracelet off. Huh? Remember what Zero Jr. told us? The bracelet comes off when your heart stops. So I just have to kill myself. No, girl. Oh, full motion video, huh? Stop. Before I finished the word, I was running. I grabbed both her arms and wrenched them back, pulling the blade away from her chest. No! It's actually pretty cool to see them actually moving. Let me go. I have to do this. I can't take it anymore. The whole thing is like a nightmare I can't wake up from. The only way I'm going to get out of here is to die. Knock it off. What a grunt. With a grunt, I tore the scalpel from her hands. Everyone's pantsing. It was a second before I felt burning pain in my left hand. I apparently cut myself getting the damn thing away from her. Very quickly it progressed from a dull throbbing to a hot line of pain across my palm. I clenched my teeth and squeezed my right hand. I was so focused on my pain that I barely heard Alice collapse. She didn't respond when I shook her. She's alive, though. Hey, are you alright? Alice, say something. There was a moment of terror before I realized she was still breathing. I didn't know why, but it seemed she'd only passed out. Shit, what am I supposed to do now? Oh man, maybe the infirmary? It's got all those medical things. Beyond, buoyed by my adrenaline, I hefted Alice's body and took off toward the infirmary. Maybe we should grab that scalpel off the floor. Is anyone in here? Alright, please pay attention, everyone. You need to hear this. Adam has finished scanning Alice. Her breasts are not real. What did it say? The results are identical to Quark's. She also has been infected with Radical 6. Ah, poo. If I had called everyone else back after I brought Alice to the infirmary, 7 sets of eyes widened as Luna spoke. Oh no, no. What's going to happen to her? Well, I said before, there's only one way to cure Radical 6. It's with the special antiviral treatment. Whether or not there's any around here, though. No. No. Oh, Alice. I don't want you to die. Please. Please don't die. I don't want to be alone. Please don't die. Clover wrapped her arms around Alice's unconscious body and began to sob. None of us had the heart to pull her off, so all we could do was join in with her and smother ourselves in her boobs. Was standing watching comfortably. Sorry, that's actually what happened. "10 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes. All players, please enter your votes." Yep. I think we should get back to the warehouse. What about Alice and Quark? I guess we're just going to have to leave them behind. Well, she won't be able to vote betray this time because she's knocked out. No, I'm not leaving. Clover, I'm staying here. Like heck, I'm going to leave Alice all alone. She's going to be fine. I gave her some Soparol. She'll just be sleeping like Quark. No, like we found out in the other ending, she's more resistant to anesthetics. I don't care. I just want to stay with her. She shouldn't have to be all by herself. Everything's coming up, Sigma, huh? What a lucky man you are. You two are going to be playing against Clover. If she doesn't vote, she'll default to ally. That means if she stays here, the two of you are going to be sitting pretty. Especially you, Sigma. After all, you've got 6 BP right now. Are you saying I'm going to choose Betray? If you do, you'll get what you need to escape. You bastard. There's no way I'd do that. Is that so? Yes, it is so. For one, I'm not the only one making this decision. Luna's my partner, and she'll be in AB room with me. You really think she's just gonna stand by and let me do something like that? Back me up here, Luna. Well, actually I was planning to let you make the decision. See? Told you. You can lie. You can lie to us if you want, but you can't lie to yourself. Shut up. If I might make a suggestion, what if Sigma and Luna both remain in here? Should all three of you abstain, then you would all be guaranteed to ally, correct? Nope, doesn't work like that. Why not? Here, take a look at this. I pulled the scrap paper we found out of my pocket. Huh? What's this? We found it when we went to the archives. There wasn't anything like this in the pantry. Nothing in the garden either. I guess they only put one in the archives. Whatever. I'll just read it for you. Here are some more AB game rules for you. Not voting is not an option. If both parties refuse to vote, then everybody gets penalized. In other words, one person out of every color group of 3 has to vote. Get it? Got it. The whole team can't abstain. That means either Dio or Temiyuchi is going to have to vote, then. They're playing against Alice. Oh, well, she'll be fine. She's got enough points. I guess playing against is a little generous. So Alice is guaranteed to vote ally, which means that if Dio picks Betray, she's not going to pick Betray. Trust me. Knock it off. You trying to get back at me for what I said earlier? No way I'm going to choose Betray. You do know her BP's at 1, right? What do you think will happen if I did that to her? Yep. They get penalized, they die. I wouldn't put it past you. What? Cool it, boys. Don't worry. I'm going to be in that room too. I plan to stay here with Quark, just to make sure he was safe. But it doesn't look like I'm going to have that luxury. I can't trust Dio to make a decision for all 3 of us. That means we're going to have to be sharing a room, bucko. I got my eye on you. Happy now, Sigma? Yeah, thanks. That's a relief. Exactly. Oh man, everyone's against me. Well, because you're against everyone else. You're a terrorist. You planted bombs. You killed people already. Whichever shall I do? Can't be too careful. I wouldn't want to see Alice killed by an unfortunate accident. What do you mean, accident? Oh, Temiyuji, before we went to the CDs, you told Alice there was something you wanted to tell her. What is it? Huh? Oh, that, well, I mean... Look, it wasn't important. Forget about it. 5 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes. Time's running out, people. Clover and I will stay here and keep an eye on Alice and Quark. Everyone else needs to go. What? You're staying too? Yeah. If something does happen, Clover might need a hand. Aren't you a solo? You're playing against Kay and Quark. But with Quark out, that means Kay would get to decide this whole round. Are you saying that you trust me? Yes. Even though I have 6 BP? Yes. Whoa, are you nuts? What happens when he gets 9 BP? I'm not worried. Kay won't betray me. How can you know that? I just know, I guess. You just know? What the fuck is wrong with you? Maybe she remembers her past jumps. Had something happened with Phi and Kay while they were out exploring? I don't understand. I understand. I can hardly betray trust like that, can I? I will vote for our team. Good. We're counting on you. I like that little smile. God, I've had enough of this bullshit. That means she's gonna vote betray. Because she's a bitch. Come on, we need to hurry. Alright, you kids, take care of these 2, okay? Of course, we promise. With that, we were off. Let's do some voting. At least in this world, voting works. I gave one last quick nod to Phi and Clover before heading back to the warehouse at a dead run. Everybody ready? I'm gonna open my AB gate. Although I guess that doesn't really matter. Dio opened the one earlier. Only you and I remain. Right. Okay. Let's go. Yeah, let's do this. Come on. We have to pick, what do we have to pick? Ally. 2 more AB gates slid open. We are shared one last look at each other before ducking into our respective rooms. All right, let's go. Is Luna gonna try to seduce me? Two minutes remain. What are you going to do? I mean, how are you going to vote? No question. If Clover isn't voting, then she's defaulting the ally. Betraying someone who isn't even playing hardly seems fair. Of course, I think so too. I'm just glad to hear you say it. Luna's face broke into a warm, happy smile. Not to be sappy, but it was like a ray of sunshine on a cloudy day. I grinned back at her before I knew what I was doing. For a minute, the Nonary game didn't seem so scary. Then she spoke. Sigma, what's wrong with your hand? Huh? There's something white on it. There's what? Oh, he cut himself, didn't he? Well, what the hell is this? He jizzed all over his hands. That was when, Alice. He found Alice. I looked down at my hand. Across the palm was some sort of strange white liquid. For a moment, I thought I'd somehow touched some white paint or something similar, but the truth was far stranger. The liquid was coming from my hand. It was coming from the cut I'd given myself when I grabbed the scalpel away from Alice. But why? It's because he's a clone. Everyone knows in the alien universe, robots have white blood. Where was the blood? At least you have plenty of milk for cereal. I felt a very odd sort of feeling. Fear began to wrap its hand around my throat. Quickly, I held my palm against my chest. I shouldn't have let Luna see that. Are you alright? Yeah, it's nothing. I went to the pantry. I was looking for Alice. There was some milk and I spilled it. It sounded even stupider as I said it. Really? Yeah. But just shut up. It's fine, alright. I'm fine. Leave me alone. I regretted the words the moment they were out of my mouth, but something was wrong. Very wrong, and my head was spinning. Sigma? Oh man, I'm so sorry. Just don't worry about it, okay? I'm bleeding jizz from my hands. I knew masturbating too much was going to lead to this. 30 seconds remain until polling closes. There was no time left. I had to vote. I turned and faced the machine. I took a few deep breaths, but the chaos in my mind refused to calm itself. Calm down. Just calm down. You need to think about the AB game right now. Just forget about your hand. That is weird. Who was I kidding? There was no way I could forget about something like that. 10 seconds remain. That's weird. Ally. Round 2 of the Ambidex game has been completed. Results will be displayed in the warehouse. Thank you for your participation. Ambidex gates now opening. Luna had stepped out of the AB room. I could see the others filing out of the rooms as we did. So you choose Ally after all? Yeah. To be honest, the AB game was the last thing on my mind. As chaotic as my thoughts were, they all centered on one thing. The mysterious white liquid. Do you want to go see the results? Sure. Luna nodded and walked off toward the projection, but I couldn't move. I glanced around to make sure no one was watching, opened my hand. The liquid didn't seem to have clotted or run out, since it was still oozing thickly out of the slit in my skin. What in the hell is this? It couldn't be blood, could it? No, that was impossible. No matter how many white blood cells clumped together, you'd never get anything that looked like that. I'd never seen my blood do this before. In 22 years of life, I'd seen my body bleed many times. Scraped knees as a kid, accidental nicks with a knife as an adult. But every single time, I'd bled red, like any other human being. So why is it this time it was white? What the hell is happening to me? Hey, Sigma, what are you doing? Get the hell over here. They're gonna show the results. Yeah, right. On my way. I did my best to compose myself and headed over to join the others. Alright, let's see what's going on. I wonder if Alice voted this time. She couldn't have, because she was under the effects of the Radical 6, but you never know. Alright, so. Ally, ally. Ally, ally. Oh, wow. Everyone allied. Wow. Looks like Temuyuji kept his promise. Points have been assigned. This is incredible. Look, everyone voted ally. You did just like you promised, Kay. How could I choose betray after what Fi said to me? Temuyuji and Dio voted ally too. Of course. If we hadn't, Alice would have died. Yeah, well, that's about it, I guess. We should thank the both of you as well. I'm happy to see you also chose ally. Oh, I didn't have anything to do with it. What is she doing? That was all Sigma. Thank you very much, Sigma. Sigma? Sigma, are you alright? Come on, what's wrong? Just say something. Huh? Oh, yeah, looks like we all allied. That's great. Sigma, what the hell is wrong with you? Yeah, you've been acting a little out of it ever since we came out of the AB rooms. What happened? You make a pass at Luna and get shot down? No, nothing like that. Hey man, it was a joke. You remember what that is, joke? You're in pretty bad shape, huh? Before Dio could continue, the heavy metal rumble of the door shutting echoed through the warehouse. Just don't show them your palm. They might get the wrong idea. The ambidex gates have closed. Round 3 of the ambidex game will be the star round. Star keys are required to open the gates. There's no set limit on usage of the star keys. Yep. Open the doors as many times as we want. We can open the gates as many times as we want. Then that means we can play the AB games as many times as we like. Right. Hey, Zero Jr. said something about this, didn't he? As soon as the gates close, your colors get all shuffled up automatically. Yep. But could you all show me your bracelets? I want to see the colors and assignments are. Everyone nodded and held their arms out. I stared at them, terrified to follow suit, but certain the refusing would draw more suspicion. I held my arm out, hand tightened into a white-knuckled fist to hide the cut. Then their eyes landed on my hand. My heart skipped a beat. Huh? So Dio and Kay are a yellow pair. Lou and I are both pairs, but our colors are different. Right. You're cyan and I'm magenta. That makes Sigma the only solo, huh? Red solo. So what are the 4 we left in the infirmary? Lou and I are pairs, so 2 of them are our partners. That means the other 2 are solos. Although, I guess we don't know what colors they are. They're probably green and blue. What was that? Didn't you see them? There are a bunch of white doors in floor B warehouse. They have to be the next set of chromatic doors. Yes, fine, I saw them as well. On our way back from the garden with unconscious Quark, they were there. Yeah. We get it. Each one had a box just like the doors on floor A. Given that, I don't see where there can be any question. Those white doors are our next set of chromatic doors. I think our bracelet combinations will have to add up into white in order to open the secondary doors. The pairs are cyan, magenta, and yellow. You see? Yeah, if we need to make them white, then the other 3 colors would have to be red, green, and blue. Right. Come on. Good. Now that we got that figured out, I'm heading back to the infirmary for a bit. I want to check up on Quark and Alice. I shall accompany you then. Might as well go with you, I guess. No real reason to hang out here. What will you 2 do? I need to talk to Sigma about something. About what? Something. Her usual pleasant expression has been placed with something much more sullen. She must have noticed that there was something wrong with me. That was what she wanted to talk about. I was sure about it. Okay, fine. I managed to make my voice sound almost relaxed. Whoa, hold on, a private talk? What are you guys plotting? We're not plotting anything. I promise, it's nothing. Fine, whatever. See if I care. Dio tossed his head with a mixture of arrogance and feigned disinterest and marched out the yellow door. Temuyuji and Kay quickly followed. In moments, all 3 had disappeared. So, baby, what you want to talk about? So, what was it you wanted to talk to me about? I was almost certain I knew, but there was always hope. I did my best to act if I was generally confused. Oh, I don't really like this room. Could we go somewhere else? Okay, good. I found somewhere nice when I was talking to Alice later. Looking for Alice later. Strange as request was, I had no reason to object. Kept my mouth shut and followed Luna as she headed off. Let me guess, the garden. Nice. This is what they should always do when we travel. The garden. You know this place? Yes, well, sort of. I came here once when I was looking for Alice. Oh, I see. So, well, what brings you here? Isn't this nice? This is the only place in the whole facility with anything green. I feel kind of silly saying it, but it makes me think of that great outdoors. I think it's a perfect place for a serious conversation. Being surrounded by nature makes me feel happy. Oh, there's a bench over there. Would you sit down with me? She sat down softly and gently, and I lowered myself down next to her. So what did you want to talk to me about? Instead of answering, Luna lifted the tiny birdcage pendant she wore in a palm in her hand. She was silent for a moment and began to talk. Can I tell you something? This is actually a music box. Really? Yes. She twisted the key on the bottom and made almost an imperceptible whining noise. That's pretty perceptible, I can hear it. When she released it, soft, clear notes drifted out. It's a nice song. Why'd you bring that up, though? Because I wanted you to know, I guess. I wanted you to know more about me. Hey, 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 baby. Maybe it's because I'm shy, but I don't really have any friends, or even any acquaintances, really. So I've sort of always been alone. It was really hard. Felt so lonely a lot of times, and it hurt. It felt like I was just kind of going to collapse from the inside out. That was when I got this music box. Someone very important gave it to me. They didn't say anything, but it felt like there was an unspoken message behind it. Luna, happiness is closer than you think. Do you know Materlinks the blue bird? Yeah, no, I don't. Well, I know the gist of it. I think it starts on Christmas Eve. This brother and sister named Tittle and Middle get asked to find a blue bird by this old woman, and they travel to the dream world. Or something. Anyway, supposedly if you can catch this bird, then you can make a wish come true. So they visit all 3 different places, but they can't find it. Eventually they give up and go home. But when they wake up, the bird's in a birdcage in their hut. That's right. It's a well-known story, and it teaches a simple lesson. Yeah, like you said, happiness is closer than you think. Right? It got me thinking. Maybe the person who gave me this music box was trying to tell me just that. I don't know if that's true. Maybe all of this is just in my head, but I really felt like that was what they meant. It was so kind. I kept it with me all the time, like a good luck charm. But one day I realized something. There's another meaning to the blue bird. And Maeterlinck's original story doesn't end with him waking up. There's more? Yes. When Tittle and Middle try to feed the bird, it leaves the cage and flies away. And then the story ends. Whoa. What about the moral then? It changes. Now the message is just when you think you've found happiness, you'll lose it again. I thought about that for a while, but in the end it didn't change how I felt. I didn't know what they intended it to mean when they gave it to me, but I decided how I was going to look at it. It means that happiness is something you should always be looking for, and it's only when you're pursuing happiness that you're truly happy. Are you like trying to, do it, Sigma? I think you might be Tittle. What? The boy who the old lady asked to find the blue bird on Christmas Eve. What are you trying to say? Can I ask you something? Sure. Where did you find Alice? What does that have to do with anything? Just answer me. Where did you find Alice? Room 2 in crew quarters. Where were you before that? I was in the lounge. That was after we split up to go look for Alice. The first place I went was the lounge. So you went from the lounge to the crew quarters, where you found Alice. And then you rushed her to the infirmary, right? Yeah. Okay, tell me this then. How did you know about the garden? Just now you said you'd come here when you were looking for Alice. Didn't you? We didn't. We did in the past, or in the other timeline. That doesn't make any sense. there wouldn't have been any time for you to visit the garden while you were looking for Alice. So tell me, Sigma, how did you know about this place? Well, I didn't know what to say. I couldn't even explain it to myself. Why had I told her I knew about the garden? Why had I told her I'd been here before? This is a slip of the mind. Freudian slip. Sigma, are you a robot? Have you always been here? What? See, it would make so much sense if you were. That would explain why you knew about the garden and the white blood. And it would explain the cut on your left hand. I'm a robot. Damn, so you did see it, huh? Yes. I've been told that robots these days have what's called artificial biological tissue, or ABT, on top of metal skeleton. It makes them look almost exactly like a human, and ABT uses this white liquid instead of blood. I still got all the parts, baby. For some reason, when Luna had called me a robot, it hadn't really fazed me. Maybe it was because it was just so out there. It didn't sound like a real possibility. It sounded more like a theory you get from someone in Nut House. Maybe Kay is the real me, and I'm the robot. So, like, you know, outward appearances. Still, my hand was still oozing white liquid. Was I really a robot? No, that was impossible. I needed to stop doing that. Questioning myself so much was giving me a heart attack, heart palpitations. Luna, aren't you a little scared? Scared? Why would I be scared? Well, let's say I am a robot. That means there's a pretty good chance Zero's pulling my strings. That would make me your enemy. Oh, I guess so. Well, even if you were, I wouldn't be scared. Why not? Maybe because you're a robot. Have you ever heard of the 3 laws of robotics? Oh, Isaac Asimov. They were a set of rules created by the science fiction author Isaac Asimov. There he used in several of his stories. Rule 1. Robot may not injure a human being through an action, allowing a human being, or through an action, allowing a human being to become to harm. Rule 2. A robot must obey any orders given it to by human beings, except when such orders would conflict with the first law. A robot must protect its own existence, as long as such protection does not conflict with the first or second laws. Oh yeah, I've heard of those before. That's just an ideal though. You could always work towards that, but I don't think you could ever actually achieve it. I mean, depending on how you program them, robots could do pretty much whatever they wanted to. Yes, you're right, but I believe in them, in you. However you're programmed, I don't think you'd break any of the 3 laws. A robot without the 3 laws is just a bunch of metal and plastic. That's not you. You have a heart. You're a good person. It's in your eyes. Wow, she's really convinced I'm a robot. Well, I guess I'm just kind of assuming you're a robot. There's still a chance you're not. We should run some tests. Tests? Yes. How? Well, the Atom should be able to tell us. Oh yeah, that thing in the infirmary. I heard the crunch of dried leaves behind us. But when I turned, there was nothing. Who is it? Is someone there? Just me. Sorry, but can you guys come over here? I need you to see something. Lou and I looked at one another, shrugged and stepped into the bushes. Am I a robot? Am I a T-1000? Welcome. What? How long have you been here? I just got here a little while ago. Did you hear what we were saying? No. Were you talking about something you didn't want me to know about? Whatever. Just look at this. I followed the line of her finger. Another bomb. Shit. This is an antimatter bomb. Exactly. I'm pretty sure someone didn't move it from here from the crew quarters. In fact, I'm pretty sure it's an entirely different bomb. Yeah, because there's a different number on it. Look at the number on the side. It says 01. The one in the crew quarters said 03, right? Then that must mean... Shit, then there's no question, huh? I've got more good news. Just think about the numbers for a moment. You're saying there's a 2 bomb out there somewhere? Can't be sure, but it does seem pretty likely. Damn it. That means we're dealing with a combined explosive power equal to 3 tons of TNT. Yeah. TNT. We planted them. We're dynamite. What was it, you guys? I mean, you've been in here quite a while. Hey, don't give me that. You're way more suspicious than we are. What were you doing in the bushes anyway? Do you really want to know? I'd show her my palm. She'd get it. Well, I was taking a walk. taking a walk. You really think I'm gonna buy that? Fine, you got me. I heard you two were off talking in secret, so I got curious and went to Floor A warehouse. Of course you weren't there. That seemed pretty suspicious to me, so I headed here. Just as I suspected, there you were, talking on the bench. I snuck up from behind so you wouldn't notice me. Then, as I was getting close enough to hear, I found the bomb. So, believe me now? So who planted the bomb? Honestly, it could have been any one of us, like Dio. Anybody could have come here while we were all talking for Alice. Looking for Alice, sorry. We need to tell everybody about this then. Yeah, you're right. Let's head back to the infirmary. Maybe Luna's got something for, like, robots or something. Everyone else was already there when we arrived. Clover and Temayuji, Kay and Dio, and of course Alice and Quark. But both seem to be sleeping peacefully. You never think to look at them that they'd been completely insane not so long ago. Wonder why she hasn't woken up yet. Alright everybody, listen up. I told them how we found the #1 bomb in the garden, and how judging the numbering of the 2 bombs we found so far, there were probably a #2 bomb out there somewhere too. Like in the lab. This is bad. What are we gonna do? Well, I think Alice mentioned something. There should be an emergency deactivation password. If you enter that password, the device should, well, deactivate. You see it, right here. There's a port. If we can find the password input device, we can just connect it here. Then we can enter the password. So if we have the password, we can deactivate them. Whoa, hold on a second. That's great and all, but we need the password input device she was talking about. Without that, we're still boned if we did have the password. Yeah. That's why I want all of you to let me search you. I beg your pardon? You heard me. Chances are whoever planted these bombs is in this room. There's also a good chance they've also got the device we need to deactivate the bombs. Dio is going to say no, so you're planning to search us for it? Exactly. But no buts. If we refuse, then I'll assume it's because you got it and you planted the bombs. Unless you want that, I suggest you cooperate. Clear? Good. Now who's going to be first? Dio. Dio. Let's search her first. I'll do the searching on her. Wait, huh? You only need to search one person. What? Why? Because I figured out who did it. I know who did it. The words were out of my mouth before I even realized I was saying them. How can you? There's no way. Yeah. I met Fi's gaze, nodded, then turned away. I knew who set the bombs. That person is Dio. Another lock successfully opened. The person is you, Dio. Come on, what is this? Are you high? Who set up us the bomb? That was the achievement. Well, we're about to find out. Sorry, Kay, but could you hold him down? Ah, well, it's on him, I promise. Knock it off, Sigma. You're doing this all backwards, so this isn't a court. Besides, all we want to know is who set the bombs. And why are you getting so worked up anyway? If you're innocent, then a search will show you that, and I'll look like an idiot. Nice try, but that's some bullshit totalitarian logic. I don't think so. What are you even basing this on? How do you know I set the bombs? Because. Just spit it out. I know about the Myrmidons. The Mir what? I beg your pardon? No. How do you know that, Sigma? Oh, that's not all I know. I know about the Free the Soul. I know about Brother. What the hell are you talking about? I can tell you the details later. But there's no question that you're the one who set up the bombs. Who the fuck do you think you are? None of that has anything to do with me. Really? I don't know who the Myrmidons are. And I don't know what Free the Soul is, and I certainly don't know anything about some old fart called Brother. Oh, Dio, tell me, how does that foot taste? Who? The Myrmidons are? I don't recall saying the Myrmidons were people. And what about Brother? How would you know his age if I haven't said anything besides his name? Ugh. Wait, so he's left, but that means he's a terrorist. Terrorist? Oh dear. Left.
Ha ha ha.
Well, looks like I won't be able to talk my way out of this one. Serious though. When did we get so famous? The Myrmidons aren't supposed to be something anybody knows about, let alone two jokers. Okay, you got me. Yes, I'm the leader of the Myrmidons. My real name is Left, and I was sent here to stop Dio, Zero Senior's AB plan. That's why I planted the bombs. If it looked like the plan might actually succeed. I was supposed to blow this whole place sky high. AB plan? What's that? Oh ho. Well, it looks like you don't know everything after all. I should have been more careful. Then again, it's not like it really matters. After all, you're all going to die here. What? God damn it, no. I leapt toward him. What the hell? Better not come any closer. You think I'm not prepared for this? Take one step and it'll be your last. Then, that thing you're holding, it's the detonator. Yeah, guess it is. Now back the fuck off. Dio, please calm down. If you press that button, you'll die too. He's got clones. Believe me, there's plenty of me more where this comes from. Oh, what? Now that we've cleared that up, back off. Come on, move it. Go, 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 go. So I'm a clone. We had no choice. Slowly, carefully, we backed away. I do suggest a movie called The Moon. If you guys haven't seen The Moon, you should watch The Moon. All of us except for one. Temiyuji. Hey, Grandpa. Your hearing gone? I said back off. No. You. I'm not screwing around here. I can see that. So why don't you do it? Go ahead, press that button. What? Temiyuji, something wrong? Hurry up. I'm not getting any younger. Oh, do I sense hesitation? What's the matter, Dio? Scared? Well, do you feel lucky, punk? Do ya? I gots to know. You son of a bitch. Ho ho ho. So you were just bluffing. I'm not bluffing, goddammit, you hear me? I'll do it. Oh, I'm sure you will. But there's really something I should tell you. See that detonator you're holding? It's a fake. What? For just an instant, Dio's eyes twitched down the device in his hand. That was all the opening Temiyuji needed. Yeah! He cried out as he leapt in the air. Temiyuji's leg shot out, knocking the detonator from Dio's hand. All right, old man. He went all Clint Eastwood on him. Shit, not good. What happened? The detonator. He doesn't have it anymore. What? But it's still going to go off anyway. What's happening? There's a red light on it now. Oh, you really fucked up, Temiyuji. This is what happens when you try to show off. What? I'm sorry. This is my fault. I didn't have time to tell you how it worked. What are you saying? The detonator isn't supposed to be separated from Dio. If it is, then the timer on the bombs automatically activates. Damn. How much do you know? Fine, whatever. Well, he's right. If that thing ever gets more than a meter away from me, it activates. When it does, it starts the timer on all the bombs. So thanks to this old fart, you get to try and defuse a bunch of activated bombs on a countdown. You can go ahead and destroy the detonator if you want. Once the timers have been activated, they'll go off anyway. Coffee. 1 second. What, 30 minutes? How long do we have? When did they explode? You should know, Sigma. Why don't you tell her? 30 minutes. 30 minutes? That's crazy. Yeah. How do we stop them? The emergency deactivation passwords. None of us know them, though. Right, none of us know. But there's someone who does, isn't there? Okay. I'll give you one since I'm such a swell guy. The password for bomb number 2 is... Alright, let's write this down. E, Q, D, D, Y, R, N, T, K. So EQD, DYR, DYR, NTK. We got it. Bomb number 2. We got all the bomb codes, guys. But we haven't found that one yet. Oh, well, my mistake. I must have slipped my mind. Well, there's nothing you could do anyway. You don't have the input device. Really, it'd be much easier if you all just gave up. Where's the input device? Oh gosh, I wonder. Where did you put the number 2 bomb? Shoot, I just can't remember. You son of a bitch. Anyway, I think it's time for me to be moving on. Moving on? To where? What? I have to explain everything? The next world, of course. No, wait. I threw myself towards Dio and wrapped my hand around his wrist, slamming it to the floor. He struggled, but I put all my weight on it and kept his arm pinned. A lot of full motion here. Shit. Let go of me, goddammit. Get off of me. You know, his arms don't look as ripped as they usually do in the drawings. Let me go. He continued to struggle, but I wasn't going to let him go. I shifted my weight to one of his free hands and started to pry his open. Hey, I'm not fucking around, all right? Let go of my goddamn arm. But then the others had run over and piled onto Dio along with me. Even then, he refused to stop. With increasing desperation, he tried to get the hand I had grabbed to his mouth. We don't have a choice. Luna, go get the soap roll. No, if we put him to sleep, we can't get what we need out of him. You think I don't know that? But what other choice do we have? Every minute we spend wrestling this prick is a minute we don't have to deal with those bombs. We don't have time for this. Ah, shit. What are you doing, Luna? Go! Right. Well, we have everything we need from him, except for the deactivation devices, which I think's outside. Okay, I've got it. I'm ready when you are. Gah. You can do whatever you want to me, you fucking cowards. You're still gonna die. Couldn't we use one of the bombs that blow up the door? Go ahead, tell yourselves you can fix it. Run around like idiots before you get blown to atoms. Serves you fucking right. You're gonna burn. Oh, for God's sakes, Luna, shut him up. Right. Here it goes. Let me check something real quick. Alright. I think we're going to have to call it here. Because next video, we will do this ending, and then we'll do Quark's ending as well. A little double feature when it comes to endings. But I hope you guys are enjoying. I am. Sorry to cut it short. If you guys are enjoying, please leave a like, a comment, and subscribe. Because it makes me feel good. And make sure you have a good night. Good night.